sexual conversation. She didn't really seem as interested, which is fine. Not everybody is. So I kind of like gravitated more towards Iman, and then Denims kind of did her own thing, and then she started to talk to Melina, and then she started to gravitate more towards Melina. Now, whether that's because she likes girls more, she doesn't like me, or whatever, I don't know, but that's fine. Whatever it is, it's all good. So at some point we start having a conversation about Denims coming up to LA after TwitchCon, so we could all hang out and stuff, hang out and fuck, whatever. Now. There is a really weird thing going on here in the background with Denims and her relationship. So Denims tells me and Melina, I think she was consistent in this, Denims tells me and Melina that she's in an open relationship. However, her and her boyfriend have never done anything before outside of the open relationship, which is interesting. And then she starts saying I can do things with Steven, but it has to be within the context of a threesome. We can't do anything alone. Now, based on the fact that she wasn't really talking to me sexually at all, plus the fact that she's saying it has to be like a threesome with Melina, the kind of the vibe I'm getting is that she's probably just interested in Melina. That's my guess. That's what it seems like. I like the most reasonable assumption I can make, which again is fine. However, that means that if Denims is going to come up for a week, well, fuck. I want somebody that can hang out with me, so we'll talk to Iman too. So both of them will come up. So that's how both of them basically end up getting roped up, because I didn't want to risk Denims comes up for a week and is only with Melina the whole time, and I'm like, oh well, cool. I'm getting fucked, I guess. This kind of sucks for me now. So then I figure oh well, Iman can come too, and then we all have somebody to mess around with. So that's kind of where I'm at. True, she is always talking about being a lesbian stuff, right? Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So over the course of the next few weeks, me and Melina have conversations with Denims and Iman, and things, and in terms of understanding both personality types, Iman is pretty straightforward. I would say she's for negative traits, she's relatively emotionally immature. She's kind of impulsive. She's very emotional. Can be somewhat dramatic. These are the negative traits, but she's very straightforward. I don't think Iman has lied to anybody yet, or has lied at all about anything going on. She's not like a schemer. She's not doing weird shit in the background. Iman's worst crime is that sometimes she gets she can just act really emotionally immature. Now Denims, on the other hand, is very, very, very hard to piece together. And at a pretty early point, I could kind of tell, I don't know if you're lying about a whole bunch of shit, or if some weird shit is happening, because she would kind of just she would say things. So for instance, in the background, Denims would trash Iman a lot, saying oh well, I don't like Iman because she complains about everything, and I feel I have more dignity than that, blah blah blah. And she'd say stuff and I can link logs of all of this if anybody ever contests anything. And then it felt like what she was talking about from her open relationship. It felt like it was I couldn't tell if the reasons she would give me were real, or if she hated her boyfriend and she was about to break up with him, or if she didn't like me at all, or it was just really, really hard to figure out, because she always gives you you can always tell that Denims isn't always being forward about everything, and there's always something she's hiding, which is whatever. Okay. So let's see. Coming up to TwitchCon, Melina and Iman go and hang out in Texas to make sure that they're on really good terms. Me and Denims have been talking. Me and Denims talk quite a bit. It's kind of interesting towards the end. I kind of gravitated more towards Denims, and Melina kind of gravitated towards Iman. Me and Denims still have never really said anything sexual though. We just don't really have that type of relationship, which again is fine, totally cool. And then it gets to the point to where we all go to TwitchCon. Now, obviously at TwitchCon, shit starts to get pretty fucking weird. Initially because Iman has some problems where she gets really drunk and shit is really fucked. At this point, let's see, where do we go from here? So on a side thing, I kind of notice now. I haven't watched the stream yet, so I say this hesitantly. I'm not necessarily mad at Atlas for anything more than being really fucking clueless and stupid. Maybe he had a greater hand, so I haven't watched their VOD yet. But I had noticed that somehow Atlas had made his way in the course of 2 months, because I think he's been back in my community for 2 months. He made his way back into every single one of my friend groups, which was very strange. So when I went to the political dinner, for instance, he was there somehow. Or it seemed like he was getting really close to Denims somehow. Or it seemed like when I went to when we went to Cheesecake Factory, he was trying to get really close to Sue somehow. It was very strange. But maybe, I don't know, maybe talk with him after Minecraft a lot or some shit. I guess maybe whatever. But I mean, I don't really care. I've got enough shit going on for the week. Honestly, I'm doing so much business shit and everything. I don't have time to I don't have time to do anything. So I don't really give a fuck who's doing what. So Yeah, he really wanted that video taken off. Yeah. I completely believe Destiny now when he says he's not worried about shit leaking. The studio has receipts on everything. Well, yeah, because I think I like conduct myself like pretty well in most of this. Like I haven't done anything fucked up to anybody. Like I ride a higher path. Okay. Alice is talking with Denims and Albert. I don't know what the fuck Albert will be talking about. But anyway, so today, there were like a couple of like pretty autistic things that happened during the weekend. I'm trying to think if I blame Denims for one or if I blame Melina more. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's relevant to anything. Well, sure, I can give you like a greater, I guess like a greater backstory on like something that was kind of never mind. This isn't relevant. So we get to about 2 days, I think, before we all leave. So I think we're at Cheesecake Factory, and a couple days, a day earlier, Denims had talked where she's like, hey, you know, it's pretty hard for me to go back with you guys because you drove down here with Iman and her mom and Melina, and the car was like really packed. And she was like, oh, you know, maybe I should take a bus back. And I really didn't want to make Denims take a bus back because it feels really shitty. Like I said, I'd drive us all back to LA. Like I'm not going to have you take a bus back. So we were thinking about like, you know, can we rearrange the luggage? Can we ship stuff? You know, how are we going to make everybody fit? And then I think in the Cheesecake Factory night, Atlas out of nowhere was like, hey, you know, if you want, I can take Denims back with me to my house. And I was like, oh. So in that sentence, like a lot of very strange stuff just got revealed very quickly. One is that her and Atlas have like some sort of like ongoing relationship. They must, right? Otherwise, where'd that come from? Or two, possibly, maybe Atlas is just trying to be like very forward and is trying to like get Denims in a situation where he can fuck her. So I offered to Denims, because I think we were all there, whatever, when we were talking about this. Or I don't know if Atlas is there now, but I offered to Denims like, hey, you know, just so you know, like my apartment is open if you want him to like drop you off. Or I didn't say drop you off. My apartment is open if you want to like stay there or whatever. To like kind of like give her an out, I guess, because I'm not sure like if she's going to go back with Atlas or not. But either way, I don't really care, whatever they do. So she says that's fine. So this is the big part. So I have recordings of this, and it's strange because when we talk about this, she was crying and she knew that she had no good excuses. So this is the part of the story where Denims will go, well, Steven, you knew that Atlas was at your house, so you should have been okay with it. So I did know Atlas was at my house. They sent me a picture of them being at the front door, and then Atlas sent me a cheeky text later saying like, oh, hey, you have, you know, you've got cups, or you have no cups or whatever, right? But the thing is that just because I said that he can drop you off at my house doesn't mean I'm okay with him coming up inside and fucking you on my bed. Now, at this point, unfortunately, Denims can try to say, well, you know, you should have been okay with that. Like, that's fine. It was implied. But now here's the big problem, okay? There's two reasons why we know this isn't true. One bad reason and one really good reason. The first bad reason is she never texted me asking me about any of this. Is it okay if he stays over? Blah, 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 blah. Now, you could say, like, well, maybe she forgot, maybe whatever. But, like, I think it's a pretty big thing that she didn't even ask me. She didn't even think of asking me. The second problem, though, is that she DM'd 3 different stories to 3 different people. She told me that she broke up with her boyfriend, okay? She told Melina, I broke up with my boyfriend because I asked him if I could fuck another guy. And Melina even asked her, was it Atlas? And she replied to Melina and she said, OMFG, no. Then Denims told me I broke up with my boyfriend because I asked him if I could fuck Atlas, okay? And she DM'd Iman. Now, Iman might deny this because she sent me these DMs on Instagram and then deleted them, but I screenshotted it. Iman told me, hey, Denims fucked Atlas and then tried to ask her boyfriend afterwards for permission, and that's why they broke up. So if Denims knew that she had to tell a different story to Iman than she told to me, then that means that she knows I wouldn't be happy with Atlas being in the house, right? That's like 100% like deductively true. There is no way that Denims is DMing 2 different stories to me and Iman and she thinks it's cool. She knows she fucked up, right? That's all I'm saying. So right? I think that's pretty like 100% on the nose. She knows she fucked up and that's why she's lying to me about it. So on that day, me and let's see, hold on. Can you confirm they fucked on your bed? I can never confirm that, of course. I wish I had like cameras set up in my house. That would be really funny because it would give me a lot of leverage on Atlas and Denims. But so me, Caterino, and Melina are driving back, If your side is true, why won't you let her say her side on stream? I have to be kind of careful how I handle her. Denims is like a younger, like dumber version of me. Like I see like where she tries to do things, and I even told this to her like when we were having a conversation before she kind of like started crying. I was like, listen, like you're reaching really hard right now. Like I can tell that you're reaching for lies. Like it's not gonna work. Like I know like how all of this plays out. Like I know everything you're trying to do. Like it's not gonna work. So like for instance, like when we were talking, she's like, well, the only reason I was here with Atlas was because you guys said you were coming with Caterino. And it's like, no, the Caterino thing was the day after you left. Like it's not true. Like you can tell, I can tell that you're like reaching to try to like make up a story that will save you, but it's not gonna happen. Okay, like everything is like you fucked up too many times, right? So when me, Caterino, and Melina all came back here, so oh my god, this was so incredibly fucked. Oh my god, I wish I could like express how upset I was. When I opened the door to come in, me, Caterino, and Melina enter, and then from the top, my loft, Denims pokes her head out and I was like, oh, hey, I'm here. And then Atlas pokes his head out. And I'm like, why? Why would you do this? What in the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you think I would want to come home? Now I'm sure they're going to say, oh, well, we didn't fuck in your bed. Maybe they fucked on the couch and then afterwards they went upstairs to the bed to talk to each other. But it was like, why would you think it would be okay? And then they also like, oh well, Atlas didn't stay the whole time. He just came over afterwards, and then he went home, and then he came back. I mean, like, I don't know if I believe any of that. Like, anything is possible there, and I can't know. But obviously, at this point, I can't afford any charitability to Denims at all, right? Because she's lied so many times to so many people that I know that she'll say whatever she can to kind of like angle herself into like the best possible scenario. To go back a little bit, me and Denims have actually spoken about this in the past. So like, I have like, I don't know if I would say like sociopathic or autistic tendencies or whatever, right? Like my mind works in a very particular way, and I have trouble sometimes wondering like, should I be totally honest with my partner? Should I tell them everything that I'm thinking right now? Because like I think a lot of things. And me and Denims actually had a conversation about that, and it was funny because Denims told me like, oh no, I don't think it's ever worth it. I would never tell my partner everything. Like I like to keep stuff to myself or whatever. I was like, okay, that's interesting, but I see that like manifest now. I'm more on the side that like I want to claim like I'll like I say everything to everybody because fuck it, it's not worth it for me to lie anymore. So me, Melina, and Caterino are like, okay, well, this is like incredibly fucking awkward. So then we, do we leave Caterino here the first time? So I think we leave Caterino here, and then where do we go? Down to the car or something, or do we go to get food? We go to get. Oh, so the first time I leave Caterino here, and then I go and get, because I have to drive to get Caterino's bags from Luna's house, which is like 45 minutes away. So I drive and come back an hour and a half later. I'm like, okay, like hopefully they're gone now, or at least Atlas is gone. I open the door and I come in, and this actually really triggers me. I hate people that are bad like house guys. Poor Caterino is just like on the couch, like shivering, like in her little fucking sweatshirt. She's like on the fucking couch, and Atlas and Denims are still upstairs. I'm like, why the fuck haven't they left yet? So I talked to Caterino. I probably should have told them both to get the fuck out. I don't know. So I wake up Caterino. I was like, hey, do you want to get food or whatever? Oh, and a really funny meme was on our way back, Denims messages us. She's like, hey, are you guys going to pick up food or anything? We're like, what the fuck? I'm not going to fucking pick up food for you. What the fuck is wrong with you? So we come back and we wake up Caterino. We're like, hey, let's go get something to eat or whatever. So all of us leave. No, not all of us. Me, Caterino, and Melina leave. We go to like a Jack in the Box. Then we go to a CVS to pick some stuff up. And then we come back, and they're both still fucking here. They're but except this time, both of them are like sitting on the couch with like Denims like cuddled up to like Atlas. And they're doing that thing where like two people have been caught fucking, and they just like ask you like a million questions. And they're like, oh, I got triggered about the Caterino thing, because they should have at least offered her a fucking blanket. So they're doing that thing where they're on the couch and like, you know, like, oh, well, what are you guys doing today? How's it been? Blah, 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 blah. So we're like sitting there, and eventually it's like, okay, well, like, are you guys leaving or what? And Denim's like, well, you know, I guess if we're not doing anything tonight, like, I guess I'll leave with Atlas. And so they leave. So me and Kate, so now you're caught up to this point, right? She said you're lying about the couch. Wait, lying about what part of the couch? She's saying she didn't mention asking for food. Does anybody remember the day? Oh no, I want to go through like the whole. I want to go through the whole like Denims thing before anything, just because she's gonna lie a lot when she comes on it, because she does that. So I want to make sure that I have like everything kind of like laid out beforehand. What? Oh wait, can you send it to me in a screenshot on Discord? Oh my god, and during all of this, Denims is like venting to me on Discord. She's like, holy shit, I feel like dog shit actually. I got broken up with, only to get called back to get back together, to go back to being broken up with. Like, well, yeah, you fucked a dude that your boyfriend didn't want. Why are you complaining to me about this? Oh shit, it's so stupid. Oh yeah, she must have sent this to Melina. Hold on one sec, Melina's sending me something. It sounds like Denims thought there was nothing wrong between you guys and you had a major problem with it, but didn't make that clear at all to her. So here's the problem, and you can try to skirt that line. And like maybe this is me being like too considerate. I would never bring somebody over to somebody else's house, let them in there the entire time, and then fuck them in another person's like house. Like I don't know, I just wouldn't do that. Maybe some people think I'm crazy for that, or that needs to be like explicitly said. I don't think that needs to be explicitly said. Like I think that can be like I don't know. That's pretty surprising to me that. So we're being like a little passive aggressive here because I'm like really irritated with. So here is like Denims like messaging Melina like, oh, are you guys gonna grab food when you get back? Now maybe she's gonna say, oh yeah, and then this is when she lied too. Who's the person that you asked to have sex with or whatever? And she's like, oh no, it was with some random person. And this is when she's like, oh, are you guys gonna grab food on the way back? Now maybe she's gonna say, oh, I just wanted to know if you guys were getting food. We didn't want any, but like I'm pretty sure she was like asking us to like bring up food. Like that's gonna be what they were saying afterwards. Why was Denims doing any of this? It feels so elaborate, but done for no fucking reason. I think that Denims is probably somebody like me that like, because when I was younger, I was like this, where you like to lie about things and lie all the time, and it makes you feel powerful, and it makes you feel like you're like doing some crazy shit. But she's like, she's not smart enough yet for it because she's like kind of like fucked herself in too many different ways to like make any of this work. But like I think it's like I used to be just like this, dude. If you could have seen me and Rachel's relationship and shit, like I told so many stupid fucking lies and shit, trying to be like this edgy fucking like Kira character or whatever. But like this is, oh yeah, this was this or whatever. Okay, so let's see, what part? I cannot believe you let Atlas into your house after the Division and Rust thing. I would be so uncomfortable with that sparking my house. Well, so I don't know if Atlas would actually do anything in my house, but it's kind of like the principle of it, especially because Atlas has some weird fucking shit going on with like other people that I personally know. Like just the idea of like him being in my house, like for a day, Destiny, she said exactly what you said she would say. Well, which one is she saying? Oh, I called this last night. I told you what she would say. She's going to say that, well, okay, so wait, don't tell me. So she's going to say, that the fact that Atlas said he was here and the fact that I showed you a picture of him being here at the door meant that I knew you were implicitly okay with him being over and staying over. Like, that should be obvious. That's going to be like what she says. But I don't think most people would be okay with that. And I already know. The problem is that even though she's saying that, she knows it's not true, because if it was true, she wouldn't have lied to me and Melina about it. Oh, about the food? Oh, she's saying she was just asking if we got food? That's so dumb. Okay, but I mean, like, yeah, she's reaching, right? She's right. But, like, it's pretty obvious when somebody says that they're asking because of whatever. So after what was the earliest part of the Jesus? Hold on. She was gauging how much time she had. Why? They stayed here whether we came and left or came and left or came and left. There's no point in gauging how much time they had. They obviously stayed. They obviously stayed anyway. So her excuse there doesn't even make sense. They're gauging how much time they have. What do you mean? And also, I said we weren't getting food, so then she should have known she had less time. So why? What do you like? This is like she's trying to like She's trying to like reach for lies. But like if you were trying to gauge how much time we had, and I said that we weren't getting food, then you would have left immediately, right? So clearly you weren't trying to. You wanted us to pick up food for you. It's okay. I don't know why she would lie about this. Can you please address the cups issue? The cups are all in my dishwasher. They just didn't check the dishwasher. I have 4 cups. There you go. Let's see. 4-cup Andy. There's 2 people that live here. Why the fuck would I have more than 4 cups? So what was she talking about in the recording of Be Careful? Okay, so after me, Melina, and Caterino saw that like things had gotten so fucking weird. So this was the part where I think Denims was even the one that opened this conversation. So after this has all happened, like I'm feeling like a little bit like, okay, this now after everything had happened with Iman, and now that shit was happening with like Atlas and Denims, I'm kind of like, I'm done with this week, okay? I don't want either of these people. Melina doesn't want either of these people like in our house doing fucking anything. Like we're just like, okay, we're done. So at this point, Denims messages me, okay, out of nowhere. So the last message we'd sent was about 5 hours earlier, where she was asking for the Wi-Fi password or whatever, before we'd gotten here. So Denims messages me out of nowhere, and she's like, secret memes, but are you guys going to do anything with Kate? And if Kate is staying over for 3 days, does she care if we do anything? And so me, Kate, and Melina are all here like laughing. I was like, oh yeah, like, so my goal, okay, so this is starting to sound a little fucked up, and it is, but like, I hate Denims at this point. So I'm gonna fuck with her since she's fucked with me. So my goal is, I'm gonna tell her that we're doing stuff, and I'm gonna make her bad for fucking around with Allison here. So I basically, like, in the next conversation, I'm like, oh yeah, we're planning on having like a big threesome. It's gonna be awesome. Like, we could have had you, but like, Caterino doesn't really trust Atlas much, so she feels a little bit weird about the whole thing. so that's basically like this like page of convo is the three of us fucking with her. Now, people can say that, like, oh, you're just saying this to, like, backpedal, or you're saying this to try to, like, prove that you didn't do anything. I guess, like, that's possible. I can't really prove that. The only, like, good piece of evidence I have is that Iman came over the next day without me knowing it. Remember, I woke up and I read those messages on my fucking phone like I'm in an alien movie, where she's like, I'm downstairs. And when Iman came over, you can check Iman's logs, she was typing into chat, like, this is so weird, like, Caterino is sleeping on the couch with her glasses. Me, Caterino, and Melina have never done anything sexually. We haven't. Like, she slept on the couch. To be fair, I volunteered to Caterino. I was like, I'll sleep on the couch if you want to sleep upstairs. Like, that's fine. Caterino said, no, I'll sleep on the couch, whatever, that's fine. So Caterino slept on the couch. We didn't do anything. And Iman, whether she knew it or not, came into chat the next day, and she basically confirmed it by saying Caterino was sleeping on the couch. Take her glasses off and gave her a blanket. I gave Caterino a blanket. She sleeps with her glasses on because she's fucking weird. Let's see. So I think at this point, when we're awake and downstairs, after I've made Caterino clear the whole apartment to make sure Iman's not hiding somewhere, okay? All three of us are kind of like chatting at like how fucked up everything was. Why wasn't I invited to the Emmia, you're always invited over, bud. Trust me, okay? So all three of us are like hanging out, like kind of just laughing at like how fucked the whole like weekend was, how fucking crazy everything was. Out of nowhere, Denims, Iman, and Atlas just walk into my apartment. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. So I think, I don't know if I text this to Melina or if I tell her, I was like, listen, you need to take these people. You guys need to go have breakfast. I have a debate that I have to do in fucking 30 minutes, okay? I can't do this shit right now. So I think I take a shower. Melina and all of them, I don't know if I think Atlas just fucks off or leaves. I don't know why the fuck he came upstairs. But Atlas eventually fucks off and leaves. And then all the girls, Melina, Caterino, Denims, and Iman all go out to breakfast somewhere. I take a shower, and then I come back, and then I do my debate with Ms. Tree, their Tree of Logic or whatever. So me, at this point, did you tell them that they weren't welcome? No. That conversation was going to happen today, but I had to do my debate that morning. So I start to do my debate. This is the Tree of Logic lady, the crazy black lady. Now, in the middle of me doing this debate, fucking Denims gets home and then sits over there, and then Iman gets home and she goes like upstairs. So I'm in the middle. So I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but I'm in the middle of doing my Tree of Logic debate. Melina had fucking somehow punted these two motherfuckers back to me, and she'd fucked off with Caterino to go do fun stuff. And then Denims and Iman are just like in my fucking apartment while I'm having like the crazy fucking debate with the Tree of Logic girl. So once that is over, and then this sucks because I had like 8,000 fucking viewers. I told Denims and Iman like, hey, like we need to have a conversation, okay, about everything that happened. So this was the first conversation that we had that was about like an hour long, and then this was the first one that was 52 minutes long. And in this conversation, I basically lay out like, here's everything that happened, here's like everything that got fucked up, and this is why, like, I don't know if either of you are going to be back, but we'll have another chat tonight with Melina to see like what we're all comfortable doing. Basically, in this 52-minute, 21-second conversation, nobody really contradicted anything. Like, they both seemed like Denims tried to like spin a couple more lies, but she realized like Okay, fuck. I can't. Like, there's nothing I can lie about. Like, it's pretty much all over. Maybe I'll clip that out. Message me is like, I need you to DM. I don't know. Maybe I'll. Oh shit, that was about Alice. Maybe I'll try to cut that part out later if she still denies that or whatever. But we have our conversation. Oh, when I say Amon, I'm talking about Little Leaf Fox, not Pokemon. So eventually, both of them leave, and they're like, oh, we'll come back later. Both of them leave, and then that night, me and Melina are there. Katerina's out because she doesn't really need to be like super roped into all of this. Me and Melina are here, and then Iman and Denims come back. And I'm expecting this conversation to be pretty drawn out, that they're going to be like arguing about what happened or whatever. But instead, Iman and Denims are here. Me and Melina talk to them. They're like, hey, this is everything that got fucked up. This is a quick summary of earlier. Like, we're not comfortable with either of you being here anymore because this is so fucked. And Denims doesn't really say anything the whole time. I think Iman gets a little bit sad because she's like, oh, well, I thought we could resolve things or whatever. And at the end of all this, I kind of feel bad for Iman because she didn't really do like ultra fucked up shit. But eventually, like, that's it. So when they both get up to leave, they do this thing. I don't know if people have ever had this happen before. They do this thing where Iman goes to leave and she'll say something like right before she's like, just so you know, communication is really important or something like that. She did this like 2 times, like where right before she left, she like turn around, she say some dumb shit. Like, and then I think Melina says like, hey, like we brought you guys here to talk. If you want to say something, say it. Don't like say some passive aggressive shit and leave. And it was like, okay. So she did that a couple times. And then Denims, when she was getting ready, now this was Iman. Now Denims, when she was getting ready, Denims drops the big bomb where Denims looks at me and she's like, you should be careful or something like that. And I'm like, what do you mean I should be careful? And she's like, I can't really say right now, but you should be careful. And then like Melina's like, well, wait, hold on. Like, you're saying something. Like, just say. And she's like, oh, no, I'm not saying anything. I can't have this conversation right here. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, you should be careful. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know if she's like, her and Atlas are going to come over and try to like fucking Manson family me or some shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Let's see. So she tells me like, I can tell you in DMs later, but I'm not going to say any of this here, with the implication being that it's not in front of Melina. And I think I even told Melina, because like Denims has gotten like the Denims formula is very predictable at this point. And I think I even told Melina when Denims left, did I tell you I was like, she's going to start talking shit about you? Did I say that? Yeah. I could tell that when she was leaving, Denims was going to start telling me like Melina is like an evil person. I knew it 100% before she sent me the first message. And then lo and behold, after Denims leaves, she starts sending me these messages telling me like, Melina's actually talked to Aman, and she said that like she's only using you for your money. She's only using you for a visa. She's fucking with you. She's just gonna like destroy your life and shit. Hold on, let me see if I can find like these exact logs. So at this point, I can't trust like anything Denim says. Hold on, let me just make sure it's okay if I just paste this full page. I don't think anything is here that shouldn't be. It's so funny because like usually when these types of conversations happen, usually I'll act like very aloof. I'll be like, oh, well, what do you mean by that? Like, oh, because usually if you do that, people will start talking more and more. They'll volunteer more information. And she's like, and it's funny because she's trying to play the role of like, she's like really hard. She's trying to play the role of like, I really care about you and I'm trying to help you. But in reality, she's just like trying to like fuck over me and Melina's relationship because she's like super ass pain about how everything turned out. So she's like, hey, just let me know if these DMs are private from everyone. I'm like, yeah, they are. What's up? And she's like, I know you don't trust me, and I'm a dumbass for lying. She did admit it. But I can promise you Atlas won't do anything. You're going to get really burned in the near future, though, and I feel bad, and there's literally nothing I can help you out. And I'm like, wait, what? Really? Burned by what? LOL. And then I got like the O face. And she's like, look, do you care about getting ducked over financially, or is it not that big of a deal? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, of course I do. But no one's in a position to fuck me over financially at the moment. Clearly, like, Melina could be, right? Like, that's what she's about to gun for. So she's like, I think there's too much loss aversion for you to stop yourself from getting fucked over. And I know what I say won't change anything. I just feel really bad for you because you're actually a good friend to me. Look, I could be completely off base and I could be in the wrong, but I really don't think Atlas has any prerogative to have touched your stuff. I mean, for fuck's sake, he's the one who told me not to touch anything and warned me against lying about anything. And I'm like, yeah, sure, but what does this have to do with me getting fucked over? What could this be an allusion to? Ooh, face. And she's like, despite Atlas and Iman telling me not to share this, she's going like so far to show like how good of a friend she's doing, right? She's like, oh, like even though people are telling me not to, I'm telling you anyway because I'm such a good friend, right? Despite Atlas and Iman telling me not to share this, I'm really worried that Mel is just passing the time from things she said, and I think that's why she got really defensive when I said what I did, which would be fine if it wasn't fucking you over so bad financially. So Denims is trying to like peg like all of our problems onto Melina to like isolate Melina and to get me on her side, right? Like that's the goal of this conversation, is to like show like, look, Melina's the bad guy, it's not me, and like you and me can still be cool, like it's fine, right? And I'm like, passing the time? And then I'm like, oh, like you think she's just looking to move on and upgrade or something? and she's like, that's what she said, or close to it. She doesn't think you two will last. Maybe she told you this already, I have no clue. But I think only time will tell on this one. And honestly, I know you said you have a tendency to make the same mistakes over and over again, and that's the only reason I want to tell you. This is like a really good lie from Denims because she's working in stuff I've said in the past into the current conversation to make it seem more credible, right? I do make some dumb mistakes over and again, I have said in the past. So she like works that in to make it seem like she's saying like more credible shit, right? All I know is about at this point is staying friends from a distance. I understand why Melina hates me, and that's fine, I guess, even though it really sucks. And I'm like, yeah, I understand what you mean with anything, everything. And she's like, fuck, I don't know. I'm just worried about you, bud. But good luck with everything, okay? And if/when you approach her about this, be subtle, I guess. Because if she knows I told you, she'll blame it on me trying to lie again, right? She's trying to make, like, Melina seem like the bad one. I'm not a spiteful person. I actually do want the best for you and her, which is why I tried to listen to her complaints about your relationship to help start, right, like, working on more stuff. Her pattern of lying is, like, super, super predictable. But, yeah, I don't know. It's good memes. And then obviously she like goes to stand hard for Atlas, but like, yeah, you can definitely tell that like I can't trust anything that Denim says. So like all of our conversations are more or less like me playing stupid while she's like thinks she's like putting like some 9-head fucking play on it over me or whatever. But did she actually talk to Melina? Privately? No, I don't think so. Show the part where she wants to fuck. She leaked that too. Dude, I play so stupid. Oh, dude. I never really. I should have planned on these logs leaking because I guess like because you could say like, oh no, you really were being that dumb. But like when she messaged me initially, it was pretty obvious where she's going. So she messaged me like, it really sucks that we didn't fuck. And so I wanted to play this like, oh, you mean like you and Atlas didn't get to fuck? Are you gonna try to like? So I responded and I'm like, you've still got part of the left. You still got part of the day left. You can do it, bud. And she's like, wait, are you actually serious? And I'm like, question mark, question mark. I don't know. Are you guys not on good terms now? And she's like, not on good terms with who? And I'm like, Atlas. Oh shit. I think she just threatened to sue you. That's fine. We'll see you in court. Your acting was awful. I'm shocked she didn't notice you were playing dumb. Well, because Denims is young, like my observation, and I could be wrong, but like my understanding of Denims is that like she thinks she's way smarter than she actually is, which isn't an insult to Denims because 100%, like I thought the same when I was 20. I thought I was way fucking smarter than I was. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like I figured like if I act stupid, like she'll bite like hook, line, and sinker because she likes things. Oh, if they want to sue me, that's fine. We can go to court. Good luck. But anyway, yeah. So we have this big conversation about her maybe coming back to fuck me, and then I basically say that like oh, I have a serious argument with her because she's trying to sell me this idea that like, oh no, like I wanted to fuck you the whole time, and I'm like, okay, well. I mean, like you didn't really sell that like very well. And then I basically go through like, well, these are all the reasons why like it's pretty obvious you didn't want to, but you're trying to now. And then yeah, that's basically that conversation, I guess. Atlas has literally been wingmanning for you the whole time we've been together. She said you were butthurt, and that tweet about cucking someone was about you. I mean, she didn't cuck anybody. I'm not in a relationship with her or anybody that we fucked. The only person she cucked was her poor fucking boyfriend, who, and I feel bad too because her boyfriend messaged me. He's like, "Hey, could you not like leak any more specifics or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay," so which is really sad. But the only person that she cucked here was her boyfriend that she cheated on and then lied about. Like I never planned this entire week on doing anything sexual with Denims. That's why I had him on here, because I figured I probably never would. So I mean, if she thinks she's cucking somebody, like, that's cool, I guess. But like, I'm not that stupid. Come on. Or I guess maybe unless like I really wanted to fuck Atlas, in which case then she would have cucked me. Yeah, I guess. What's your analysis, Emmia?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Now that everything got leaked, I feel even better.
I've just been in here eating and watching.
Yeah?
Yeah, people are gonna get real mad that you're talking to me, though.
That's okay.
Actually,
Look, you actually, compared to the harem drama now, you and,
Hey, shut up, shut up, shut up.
you're on top
Hey.
of shit. Good job, dude.
I'm really not, though, but shut up. Hey, I have a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh. What?
So, I'm hearing all this stuff about all my friends fucking, and how come you didn't want to go to the arcade with me, but you wanted to go to this drama fest?
Listen. You trigger the fuck out of me, okay?
What the fuck?
All throughout, okay, yeah, now it's time for the Emmia drama, okay? Here we go, boys. All throughout the weekend. Oh, and I can rope in some Denims and some Autism Melina drama here too, okay? All throughout the weekend.
Anything wrong
All throughout the weekend, all I want to do when I hang out with people, I just want to hang out with people and just like chat and like hang out in like a quiet environment.
True.
That's all I want to do, okay? That's all I want to do.
I made your little meetup happen, and I made sure that everyone was there.
You're not going to keep yourself from getting roasted on this one, Emmia. So slow down. So the night of there was a night where there was like a kind of a more exclusive Twitch invite party to like an arcade thing. So I went there for a while, talked to my partner manager, and eventually I think I DM either Katerina or Melina to see where they're at.
Your Twitch chat.
What?
Your Twitch chat's so ugly.
Good. So I DM like Melina or whatever. Who the fuck is Alice? Am I not mad at him? I don't think I could be mad at Alice. He's just fucking just. I don't want to say autistic is like an insult, but like I think he literally might be. So I don't know how much is like him like actually whatever versus just being stupid. So I don't know. Like the main problem here is like the main problem here was Denims trying to like orchestrate everything like some grand like she was fucking Code Geass or some shit, right? So I DM Melina like, hey, we should hang out. She's like, oh yeah, cool. Like I'll come with Caterino and like we'll go find a place to hang out. It'll be cool. It's like, okay, awesome. That's cool.
When? What day was this?
Let me check my calendar.
I get
Secret
myself.
level at the TwitchCon party. This would have been on the 28th. No. This would have been the 27th on a Friday night. Okay, because it was at the Coin Op Game Room. Yeah. So this would have been on a Friday night. So I message Melina, her and Caterino show up. So we go walking for a little bit, and you know we're doing everything, you know we're chatting, and then eventually Caterino ducks into like a fucking it was like either the Hard Rock or it was some like big ass fucking club and everything. And I'm like, okay, if you guys want to be here, that's fine, that's cool. We walked here. I don't want to be here right now, okay? I don't want to be around a bunch of screaming fucking people, okay? That's fine. So I go to leave and I tell him, you know, have fun. And then Melina's like, oh wait, hold on. Well, like I want to hang out with you. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, so like, let's go do something. It's like, okay, fine. So me and Melina leave, and then
do you think
stop.
Denims is watching the stream right now?
Yeah, of course she is. So me and Melina leave.
You could have just said you don't remember fucking Atlas.
Shut up. Good one. Okay. So me and Melina leave, and now I message Emmia, and I'm like, okay, well, Emmia, what are you up to? Because you seem like you're pretty weird, and I'm pretty weird, and I like that. So that's good. So maybe Emmia wants to like hang out. So I drive and pick up Emmia because she's having fucking period pains or whatever. Oh, cool. So she doesn't want to party with people.
Fun.
That's good. Yeah. So I pick up Emmia, and we go. We drive like 3 miles away, and then we pick up Starbucks, and we have a chat, and it's a lot of fun. And it lasts a whole 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden, Gross Gore is like fucking machine gunning out these fucking video invites to every fucking. Well, I shouldn't say this. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
fuck. I don't want to blow up. No. Never mind.
No, it's fine. He doesn't care.
Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. If Gross Gore's firing off these fucking video invites to every fucking girl that he.
For TLDR, basically, he sent one to Melina, and he goes, Melina, you fucking fit. Let's hang out, yeah? Destiny can come too, yeah? And then he messaged me and he's like, Emmia, you've got banging tits, bruv. Come out. And then Melina's like, we should go hang out with him. And I was like, oh, if you want to go, then I'll go with you, even though I'm tired. But if you want to go, let's go.
Okay,
'Cause
sorry,
I
I'm
know
back.
you're
Okay.
upset.
So whatever she said about gross score messaging. So we drive back to another party. And I get out and Melina and Emmy are walking into our girls' corners. I'm like, okay, listen, if you guys want to go and do that, that's fine, okay? I don't want to be at a big ass fucking party. So Emmy backstabs me and abandons me, which is fine. I understand. Gross score is cool
Actually,
of me.
the only reason why
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go is because I thought Melina wanted to go, and I knew
Uh-huh.
she was upset from the whole stuff. So that's why we went in the first place. And then when we got there, she was like, actually, I don't want to go anymore. And then you were like, yeah, I'm just going to go home. And I took that as, you need to leave. You're not invited. We're going home. And I said, okay. And then I got out of the car in the rain. And then Katarina was there.
Okay. That's Emmy's side of the story. But the reality is she wanted to fucking party, okay? Maybe, yeah. So they wanted to party. So I tell Melina, it's like, okay, like I'm leaving. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to huge fucking parties, okay? So Melina's like, okay, cool. Well, we'll find somewhere else to go. So Denims had been texting me that night saying that she was at like Luna's, that she was hanging out, that they were having fun. And so I texted Denims, like, okay, cool. Like I'll come see you or whatever, like at Luna's house or whatever. So I drive my ass a few miles away. Me and Melina go to Luna's place. Now, still a lot of people, but like
Wait,
not.
hold on.
What?
You told me you were going home. So you went to Luna's house?
Did I say I was going home? Oh, I said I might. I probably was going to until I like saw what Denims was up to.
What the fuck? Are
What?
you actually kidding me?
If you wanted to go to a giant ass
my house and pick me up
Emmia,
now?
if you wanted to go to a giant screaming fucking bar party, whatever you wanted to do was not what I wanted to do. But that's fine. I'm not gonna force it on you. I'm just gonna leave. Okay.
I just wanted Melina to have a good night because she was upset. Fuck you.
Okay, but you wanted to go to a party. That's fine. If you want to go to a party, that's okay.
You told me we were gonna smoke weed.
Yeah, we were, but we're not gonna do it at the fucking Hard Rock bar with 7,000 fucking people around. Okay.
Legal. Fuck it.
I don't care. I'm not gonna smoke within that crowd. Okay. If you wanted to fucking party, that's fine. Okay. I mean, never said she wanted to go to a big party. She did though. Gross score was. Then why did we drive back to Grossi?
Melina said she wanted to go, and I said I'd go with her. And then when we got there,
Did you
she
say
said,
you wanted
"I
to
don't
go
wanna
party
go."
with Gross Score when he was sending those like video messages?
He said we should go check it out.
Melina doesn't remember. Convenient. SSRI
Yeah,
Andy
I love
over
that
here.
one too.
Okay. All right. Nobody remembers. Okay. Well, my position was apparently I was the only one that didn't want to go to a loud ass fucking party. Okay. So. You said in the car when we were at Starbucks that you were tired? Well, then there you go. Then fuck off, Emmia. All right. You might be able to make fun of some people.
I wanted to hang out with you guys, and all
Well,
you wanted to do was fuck each other.
Nope. So we drop Emmia off at her loud screaming party for her to go and have fun at because that's what she wants to do.
I didn't even go. I ended up walking home in the rain.
Okay, so me and Melina drive to Luna's to meet up with Denims and hang out with Denims. So I find Denims in a back corner of a place. I go to sit next to her to chat with her, and we're hanging out, and everything is cool. And then like 5 minutes later, Denims is like, "Oh, Melina, we should go chat." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So maybe actually, if Denims wants to say she cucked me, this is like the most cucky part of the weekend. Okay, so we start to play poker. I deal in like fucking Denims and Melina because I thought they were gonna come back. They're gone for like an hour. Okay. I literally drove to this fucking Luna party because Denims said she was there. Hang out with Denims. I sit right next to her. Denims gets up, and for an hour, okay, her and Melina are gone. And like everybody's asking, like, oh, like, are you gonna like, why do you have those cards? And I was like, oh, well, I dealt in, my friends in case because they're coming back. So I'm like, I'm sitting there dealing poker, okay. Fuck all is going on. Melina and Denims are gone, and then like a little while later, like Melina messaged me like, oh, hey, like we're busy doing blah blah blah. Like if you want, like you can come and hang out with us. Like just ask Luna if it's okay for you to go upstairs or whatever. And I'm like. No, so I just leave. I actually just left. Me and Melina fought about this later, but I just left because I was like so fucking peeved. And then I went to hang out with another friend. A girl messaged me, and she was hanging out at some other place, and I just went there. I drove to another house. It was me, her. I think Sue was there. Like 4 or 5 people hung out on the roof.
Do me a favor, buddy.
What?
Can I have your address?
I'll send it to you later.
I'm not coming over. I'm just gonna send you some more fucking cups.
Good. We just hang out on the roof. We chat. Yeah, these Sue, yeah, for like an hour or 2 or 3, and it was so much. It was awesome, and that was my good night. Was being in I think it was Russell's house where a whole bunch of streamers, QTV, everybody was saying, awesome. I'm on the roof, just chatting with like I think Mini Titan was there, Sue was there, this other girl was there, a couple other people were there. We just hang out on the roof for like a few hours and we chat, and sounds good. Eventually, Melina messaged me. She's obviously really fucking mad that I left without saying anything. She messaged me like 3 hours later, I think, when they. Okay, it was 2 hours later. Yeah, because apparently they were just sleeping. Um, But yeah, wait. Oh, so that was Emmia. You were part of that night of like trying to drag me to these loud ass fucking parties. The nicest meme was that it was so peaceful up on this roof and it was so awesome that me and Sue talked about like, oh, like we should smoke. Like this would be awesome to do it here. And that's where I did. It was either the next night or the night after. That's when I started smoking. And as soon as I got high, somebody busted upstairs. Was like, hey, like huge fucking party coming this way. And that's where you see like me and that's what you see like me in the stream with like Zerka and fucking Clint and every other fucking person decided to come to this house while I was toking it up, which was fucking horrible. Holy shit.
So about the drama,
Mhm.
what, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Like, and Melina's better
Is
off too.
Melina okay?
Yeah, she's okay because we've had to talk about this in the past. This kind of shit is very fucking funny to me. Like, I like all of this at the end of the day, it rolls down my back. I don't really care. I think this is a funny ass fucking story, and I'm actually really glad that like everything came out because I think for the most part, like the number one problem that I have right now.
I'm okay, Emmia.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you for caring.
Hello.
Fuck Emmia, don't worry about her. I like the biggest criticism you're giving me is that like I need to be more forward with people, and I've said this in the past. I don't know if people believe it. Like I kind of do let people get away with a lot of shit sometimes personally that I probably shouldn't. But like that's like the only thing I did wrong like this whole weekend. Otherwise, it's basically just me being like insanely disrespected and fucked the entire time. So like I'm okay with that. Fuck it. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is a really funny story. For that, yeah. There you go.
So did she fuck in your bed or not?
They always deny
What
it.
I mean?
But I mean, I think they did. Why would you fuck on the couch and then
What if
and
they
then go
fucked on your
upstairs to the
floor?
bed to like chat with each other? Like it doesn't make sense, right?
Because wasn't Katarina there?
No. They were there for like a whole day before we got there.
Will you buy my jersey? $100. Wait, actually, yeah, I'll buy this, Tabor. I'm buying it right now. Hold on, I'm getting a small. It's gonna be. Hey, Destiny,
What?
can you buy a Tabor jersey, please?
Fuck off.
And we can match, please.
I'll think about it. Okay.
I
Atlas said they did it at his place.
haven't-
Yeah, that's fine. The thing is, unfortunately, I can't trust what either of them say, right? So I'm probably going to assume the worst, especially because Denims is so manipulative and conniving. Like, I'll assume the worst of both of them. I mean, I don't really have reason to with Atlas, other than he's like really fucking stupid. But like, I would assume the worst of Denims, and I don't know if she could be manipulating Atlas. I don't know how bright Atlas is with all that shit. So yeah.
Is Little Fox okay?
Yeah, she's just like kind of like awkwardly in the corner. Like she made a couple mistakes this weekend, but it wasn't really that bad. But like she kind of got like roped into all this like horrible shit now too.
Okay. Wanna play a game?
Nope.
Okay.
How can you say that you didn't want to do anything with Denims when you made that joke about her taking pictures in your coat naked underneath? I'm pretty sure she made that joke. But like, if you'd seen everything leading up to the weekend at that point in time, you can ask Melina, and I think you could even ask Iman. Like, I was like pretty certain that I wasn't ever going to do anything sexual with Denims because it just wasn't the type of vibe that she was giving off, which is fine, by the way. I don't care. Like, that's okay. Did I make that joke? Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. But like, I mean, like you can ask like Iman or Melina. Like, I was like pretty certain that I was never going to do anything sexual with Denims the entire time. Like.
I was sad we didn't get to hang out a lot, but
Well,
did you have a good convention?
yeah, it was okay. Destiny, also, why would they even be upstairs and not stay on the couch? There's absolutely no reason for them to be upstairs other than they were slinging dick. Yeah, of course. You would just stay on the couch. We were just chatting, yeah. Yeah, that's why I kind of, yeah.
I'm getting hate in your Twitch chat for you talking to me because you joined the channel. It feels good. Oh, Destiny!
What?
You know that squirrel girl?
Mm-hmm.
She tweeted at me today.
Nice.
Well, I tweeted at her because chat told me about her and I wanted to talk to her. Well, I wanted to see how long it would take for her to block me. So I only tweeted at her stinky poop, poopy stinky, haha, funny poop. And then she called me a transphobic, racist Destiny orbiter, and then she blocked me.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. And then one of her followers DM'd me and said, "You should rethink your life choices," and then posted a picture of me with the Nutella.
Nice. Do you record everything or just Denims because she threw up red flags early on? Denims is like, it's pretty obvious that she's like does like this like conniving shit. So like, I mean, I started to record stuff when I thought that shit was gonna get fucky. I guess I don't know.
Wait, so why did you record that?
Because I knew that they would probably try to come out and deny things later. So
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
yeah. If you were Atlas, would you have done the same? No, I think that like, and this is like pretty consistent, like of all of my behavior. Like, I think I'm obsessive. I'm insanely considerate of other people. Like, I'm considerate of other people's space, of their possessions, of like their like everything. Like, I mean, like you even see this, like even when I get like really drunk and shit, like I turn into like an obsessive, like, hey, is everything okay? Are we doing okay? Are you okay? Like, I'm pretty anal about that kind of stuff. This is why I've always said, like, if my like DMs or everything ever got leaked with like girls, I'm never worried about that. Like, you can ask any girl I've ever talked to or ever been with. Fucking, you can talk to nobody. You can talk to any person I've ever talked to. I'm like very, very, very clear on like all the sexual stuff. Like, hey, like there's no pressure for this. Hey, we don't have to do that. Hey, like this is all cool. Like, don't worry about any of that. Like, I'm super out in the open with all of that. Can you confirm that there was discussion about Denim staying Monday through Thursday for a month? That kind of changes the narrative of her coming and going as she pleases. Yeah, well, initially, Denims and Iman were going to stay here until Thursday. That was the original plan, that they were going to stay here, yeah. Why were you so scared of someone touching your unlocked PC then? Well, because they're, I can't really say anything, unfortunately, without dragging in, like, other people that don't want to be dragged in, but, like, Atlas has a history with certain people, and I'm uncomfortable with him having access to information about those people on my computer. Like, I'm super open with, like, all of my stuff, but I don't want, but I try to be, like, pretty secretive of, like, other people's stuff, like, if I can, unfortunately. So, like, I started leaking, I don't care about logs and me saying the N-word or whatever. I say the N-word all the fucking time in fucking private. Like, fuck, I don't give a fuck about that shit. But I'll admit that I leak my own logs about that. I just didn't want I don't want like stuff from other people getting leaked, because then I feel like, well, I have like a responsibility to like other people, to make sure their stuff is somewhat protected. So like having like somebody in my house for a day on my unprotected computer that's not a good meme, right? Never mind the league. Someone could fuck with your Twitch account. Oh yeah, I'd also had like weird problems in the past. Why do you just randomly say the N-word? I don't get it. Because it's fucking funny. I've always been open with this.
Oh
I've always
my
been
God, I'm gonna get so much shit for you saying that in a voice call.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. This has been my position. Has been like this for the past like 5 years. Like privately, I say a lot of fucking crazy fucking shit. But I don't say it publicly because I have a public platform and I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I don't want to empower people's racism or shit like that.
Oh, the iDubbbz narrative. It's just a word.
Why did Denims do this? What was her point? I don't know. I think like my guess, and it's hard for me to tell. My guess is that like, oh man, let's see. How do I say this without just sounding like I'm talking shit?
You always talk shit. Just do it.
Well, no, but I'm not just like making shit up. So here's my guess, okay? This sounds like really sad to say, and I don't mean to say it this way. My guess is that like Denims probably felt like a little bit neglected that weekend, and there wasn't really much going on, and Atlas was like the one guy like showing her a lot of attention. So when she got back, you know, she probably felt like pretty comfortable like jumping into that like really quickly. So I don't think Denims had like this elaborate plan to fuck Atlas or anything the whole time. I think that she probably just like felt like a little bit lonely or wasn't doing much during the weekend, and Atlas capitalized on that.
Why is all of this stuff public though? Why can't you guys just talk with each other? I don't understand where it came out with the fact.
Well, the thing that
Oh
scared
my God.
me is that Denims and Iman started to talk to some of my friends, and I haven't done anything during this whole ordeal that could be even remotely construed as being either rapey or disrespectful or whatever. Nothing at all. But I don't want there to be a bunch of behind the scenes talk about me maybe having done some fucked up shit. Like, because like one way, for instance, that you could spin this event is Denims came over to my house and she wouldn't fuck me, so I kicked her out and I made her find some other place to stay after saying she could stay here. That's like a way that you could try to like say, I don't want anybody thinking like crazy shit like that, because that shit would be fucking horrible. So like that's why like when they started to talk to, when they were hanging out with like Luna and Alibrel and shit like that, well then I was like, okay, hold on. Like if you're gonna start like hanging out with people, I know how this shit works. And now everybody Nobody can deny it, but even if I wouldn't have said anything publicly, behind the scenes, everybody would have known what had happened within like a week or two because people fucking talk, right? So like that's why I just wanted to kind of get like, and I think chat was even convincing me. It was like I just wanted to get ahead of it. Like, okay, well here's what happened. This is like the basic outline of everything, and then like that's it, right? So that's why, yeah, that's why I am. Denim said that this entire drama is summed up as you being too awkward to ask people to leave your house. Yeah, maybe I should have said that as soon as I got here, but that wouldn't have changed much of the events. Like I still wouldn't have wanted them here at all for the week. Like if you're gonna bring somebody into my house with my unsupervised computer and then fuck them in my bed and do that for a day without asking me, like even if I would have told them as soon as I got here, you guys need to leave, it wouldn't have made a difference. I still wouldn't have wanted either of them here for the rest of the week. Like fuck that shit. Why do you care about them fucking in your bed though? Just cleanliness? I just have like a, it's just, I shouldn't have to defend that, okay? Fuck off. I shouldn't have to defend that.
Destiny, are you naked under your clothes?
Nice one. The whole scenario just feels like a little bit weird. And then because I also have like a kind of other like odd history with Atlas going on with him, like hitting up other people that I've been with, and like that's like a whole other thing. But I don't want to get into like that kind of shit. It just felt like very strange, and I don't think I should have to justify that. Like, why don't I want somebody like fucking somebody like in my bed? Like, I think it's okay for me to just say like I'm not comfortable with that. Like, full stop. Especially when it's somebody like I invited you into my my apartment. I let you stay here for a day. Like, I literally like I feel like I like tried pretty hard to make sure that you were taken care of, and then I get like pretty fucked.
Like literally?
Well, no, unfortunately. Little Lee Fox got fucked over too. Yeah, Iman did get pretty fucked over. Yeah, but
from Denims.
Well, no, like because like she kind of got like wrapped into like this horrible drama. Like Iman did some pretty dumb drama, but like, it was just like being dramatic and emotional. But like Denims did like the real like fucked up shit. But she kind of got like thrown in with all of this. I want to go through this. I don't know how much I care. So Thursday to Sunday at TwitchCon, Melina and Iman are constantly butting heads and getting into disagreements. This is true. I'm hanging out with Iman when Melina and Steven are tired of her. I'm also spending 2 to 3 hours a day listening to Melina complain about how draining Iman is to offshore that duty from Steven because I knew he was busy with a million meetings during TwitchCon. So these are like pretty standard, like I'm reaching for lies to explain my behavior. So let me explain this, okay? Now, does Melina complain to like Denims a bit about Iman? Yeah, probably. But like, do you really believe this idea that Denims is like, oh, okay, I understand that Steven is really busy this weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and martyr myself to Melina so that she can tell me these problems so I can take him off of. It's like that picture with like the child, and then there's like the soldier like this, and like the bullets on the back, and she's like the soldier, and the bullets on the back are like Melina's like. Nah, come on. Like, this is not what's going on. Like, what's a little bit closer to reality is that Melina and Denims were way closer than I was with Denims. They've fucking been, like, trading nudes and talking sexually to each other and shit. Like, Denims and Melina were way closer to each other than I was to Denims. That's just a fact. That's fine. I don't care about that. That's okay. That's cool. But, like, that's why Denims and Melina were talking to each other so much, okay? Not because she's trying to like take like some unfair burden off of me, or she's like trying to do some shit, whatever, right? So this is all to actively stay in good graces with both Melina and Steven so we can have a fun time in LA. Nah, come on. Like, she's friends with Melina, they talk a lot. Like, that's all that is. Sunday night, we go to dinner Sunday night. At the end of the dinner, half the group is going to the Corsair party and the half is sending home. We talk about LA. Bookmark. Oh, wow, we're going real hard on this.
Permission to enter is a
We talk about LA. Atlas, Lycan, Iman, and I are heading back to our respective hotels/Airbnbs. We drop off Iman, then Lycan. I grab stuff from my Airbnb, and we start driving to LA at maybe 10 or 11 p.m. We go to Atlas's place, then to Steven's to drop off my stuff.
When she first posted this in her chat, she accidentally forgot to turn off the editing tool, so
People post all that dumb shit.
They're just typing like Kane sucks, and then they start typing the N-word and deleting everything.
Before we enter the apartment, I sent Steven a picture. Oh, okay, so I said yesterday that this is what she would say, right? Before we enter the apartment, I sent Steven a picture of the two of us outside of his place. True. Atlas also messaged Steven while we're in his apartment saying there are no cups here. True. I don't. So my contention, and like So I see now, like, I should have been explicit, although I don't know if it would have changed anything, honestly. But I should have been explicit here. Just because, like, Atlas brought her here and dropped her off, I didn't know that meant that her and Atlas would come into my apartment and start fucking. I didn't know that Atlas could be dragging his fucking hairy ballsack across my fucking bed sheets because he dropped her in my apartment. I think that now, this gets subjective. I think that's a fair reading from me. But, like, I could understand maybe other people are like, okay, well, hold on. Like, no, you should have assumed that if they were at your apartment, they were going to go upstairs and fuck. I don't think that's a fair assumption. I think that I'm probably more in the right here than Denims and Ellis are, but that's where I'm at, okay? Monday, the next day, Iman comes over for an hour. We go to Panera Bread to get food. I message Atlas to ask if he wants to come over for Panera Bread breakfast. Okay, now you can say that I'm not trying to use these words insulting. You can say that I'm being autistic because I didn't ask them explicitly, like, to not fuck here or to leave when I got back. But then Denims is at least 500 times more autistic for inviting Atlas back here to go and get fucking breakfast. Why? Why do you think this is a good idea? What the fuck?
Let's not ignore the real problem, the fact that you went to Panera for breakfast.
Sure. So I message Atlas to come back, to come over for Panera Bread. Iman and I finish and walk back to the hotel. I go to the apartment, Atlas ends up meeting me there instead. So, like, and then all three of them come into my apartment again. Why? What are you doing? Like, how could you be this fucking stupid to not read the room and see how insanely fucking awkward this is? Why would you bring it back over again? Holy shit, I didn't know we were about to start some gangs in New York shit when all three of them fucking walked into my apartment. If me, Caterina, and Melina were gonna have to start finding fucking weapons or some shit. What in the fuck? This is so stupid. Atlas texts.
You want to narrate them
Not
together?
really. I don't
I'll
think
be
this
Denims, you be
matters much.
Atlas. Coggers. Why can't all my friends just get along?
Yeah, okay. Because it's fucking young people. I fucking hate.
Here's the problem.
It's because they're all fucking kids. Because everyone here is like fucking
You all
22,
started fucking
21
each
years
other.
old.
Stop.
But that shouldn't
It's
have
a group of
mattered.
friends and
Like,
you all
no,
just
no.
fuck
The
each other.
problem
Why
is
can't
when
we all just go to the fucking
no.
arcade
The
and
problem is
shut
when
up?
people start lying to each other. That's when shit gets really weird. So, for instance, like if Denims would tell me like, "Hey, I'm gonna go back early with Atlas because I'm gonna stay with him," then I'm like, "Okay, yeah, cool, that's fine. I wouldn't care. That's okay." Like I already did.
You
What?
can't be this oblivious to all of this drama starting.
What do you mean?
It's because, oh my god,
It's because what?
you have a bunch of girls all around you, hormonal girls.
No, listen, but that's fine.
with them,
No, stop.
sex
Hold on.
them
I'm gonna
up.
drag you out. You're being really fucking retarded right now. You're being really stupid. Stop. Okay? Don't try to like make like some 12-head fucking guess. Okay? Like, if other people want to fuck other people, I've been in plenty of these situations before. I'm totally fucking fine with that. Okay? If Denims and Alice want to fuck off and go do stuff, that's fine. I'm totally cool with that. I'm cool. They can actually even do that, and Denims could have come back with like me and Melina and been chill. I don't care. All of that is fine. But when you start lying about shit, that's where the problems come in. Do you understand
True,
that?
but
It's
the
not about
lie
like,
takes
oh, there's just
place
everybody
inside
fucking and they're all
of
horny and
you.
horny. That's not the problem. The problem is with people starting to lie to each other. Do you understand?
That's why they started to lie though, because then the feelings came into play. The feelings.
But there's
would
no
never
reason-
been
but
there
that-
if you didn't start fucking each other.
Nah,
Like,
then I don't know. That's dumb. What am I gonna do? Bring over two girls and we're just all just gonna like sleep
And
together and
then
like
you
cuddle with
could've-
each other?
We could have all played
Fuck that
Scrabble
shit.
or
Nah,
something.
fuck off. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh, so you're only gonna fuck your friends and that's it? You don't know how to have fun anymore without fucking? That's why you have a kid.
I can have fun without fucking, but when you invite somebody to stay with you for a week and you've explicitly discussed fucking, then that's kind of on the table. So, like, for instance, Emmia, I have never talked with you about fucking you, okay?
True, because I don't want to fuck my friend.
well, maybe that. But anyway, we've never had those conversations. I hung out with you plenty, and we had a lot of fun, didn't we? We ate.
We hung out once for 10 minutes in the car. You just said that. You spend more time
We
with
spent
me
like,
than you
wait,
wanna fuck.
what? Hold on, whoa, SSRI Andy, calm down there. SSRI Andy, calm down there. You, me, and Melina, didn't we spend like 2 hours together the first day, walking around the convention, finding something to eat, getting, yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
but everyone else was there. That wasn't an explicit thing. It was me, you, Dan, and Lycan. We were not
Okay,
Lycan, it was
and
Dan
guess what else?
then-
Hey, and guess what else we did? You, me, and Melina drove and got some Starbucks and chilled in a car before you two wanted to leave and go fucking party. So don't even try to pretend. Yeah, but yes, but you know what? Listen,
spend
wait,
more time
whoa,
with the single
stop,
ones
stop.
than you
Hey,
spend with me.
Emmia, I would have spent 3 fucking hours chatting in that car because I like doing stuff like that. You guys are the ones that wanted to leave. So don't try to pin that on me ever.
Just
Don't ever
admit
try to
you
pin that
give
on me,
more
okay?
attention to the ones that want to suck you off. Just
But that's not
admit
even
it.
true because I didn't even
It
do
is
that.
true.
I didn't even do that much this week. No, this actually, hold on. I'm actually getting really triggered because I wanted to hang out with you and Melina for like an extended period of time. And no, you guys left to go party, okay? I don't even know how you can possibly try to spin that back on me. I literally picked you up and we drove like 20 minutes out of fucking town. I drove that far out of town to get away from like all the fucking party dumb shit to find a place to hang out. And I still ended up driving you back to go fucking party with Girl Score. So wait. So don't So don't try to say like, oh, you just want to hang out with people you want to fuck, blah, blah. That is absolutely not true. You burned me really fucking hard that night. Don't even pretend like you didn't, okay?
I didn't
Fuking
burn.
chill,
You
okay?
said you wanted to go home.
Steven
and
tried to
you
touch
invited
me at
back
PAX
to-
East.
Shut the fuck up, Tabor.
You said you wanted to go home, and you didn't say you can come or anything. So I'm just gonna assume like you just want to go home because Melina said she was tired.
No, Emmia, I even tried to get you involved the next day when I said we were gonna go smoking.
And I said, well, I will bring up the logs right now. I said, where are you? 5 times, and you didn't respond.
Sure.
And so
Do you know why I didn't respond? Maybe I should have told you fuck off. I was
No.
probably right. You know why I didn't respond? Because you said you wanted to come by for 5 minutes.
That's not true.
Okay,
Here we go,
let's
right
find the
here,
log.
right here,
Let's find
right
it. Wait,
here,
no,
right
wait.
here,
Okay, let me control this so I can read it with you.
Do
Let
wanna
me.
come by and smoke. 1:07 a.m. Do you want to come by and smoke? I said, yeah. I'm already fucked, but I can handle more. Only for a bit, though.
Only
Am
for
I
a bit.
allowed?
Why would I bring you over? Why would I bring you over for 10 fucking minutes? That's so fucking weird.
1 a.m. It's 1 a.m.
Okay, I didn't know you have a fucking 2 a.m. bedtime. I'm not gonna bring. Listen, stop.
I had a
Listen.
flight.
I'm not gonna bring over somebody when we're fucking getting high. I'm not gonna bring over somebody for a bit. Do you want to come over and say hi for 10
And
minutes
then
and
you
leave?
didn't
That's
respond
dumb as
for
fuck.
another
Yeah, no, because I'm not.
30
No,
minutes,
because our brains are on completely different pages. If you want to come over and fucking say hi and then walk out, like, well, fuck it. I don't.
Hi.
Why the fuck would I want to see you? Like, just go do your
I
own
wanted
shit.
to,
Like,
smoke a joint with you and then go home and sit in my bed high. Like, is that a
no.
hard
Why?
thing?
That's so weird. Wait, why would you do that? Why would you go somewhere smoke? Oh, hold on. I could be dumb because I don't know much drug culture. Okay, but
free
that
weed.
seems okay. Yeah. So fuck off. So get out of here. Okay. Why would I have somebody? I'm gonna come over, smoke a little bit, and then leave before I get high. What the fuck is that? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in the
A
fucking
new
world.
smoker? You think people just hang around and like experience a high together for
Yeah,
hours?
that's what we did. Okay,
Whoa.
so maybe some people do things differently, but with most of the people that I spoke with, yeah, that's usually what happens. You usually smoke and hang out. You don't have people smoke and then drive off like after before they get high with each other.
I never said 5 minutes. I said for a bit.
I don't know
You-
what a
you
bit
never
means.
Said it for, oh, so you're just gonna assume I just meant for 5 minutes?
Yes, I am, because why else would you say it?
That's your fucking fault then. And you
Okay,
didn't
then it's my
respond to
fault.
me for
But
another
like,
30
if I
minutes.
message someone, it's like, oh hey, like, do you want to come smoke? And you're like, oh yeah, like, I'll come and do it like for a bit. Like, oh okay, well fuck off. Like, I don't want to see you then.
And then
Fuck.
you finally responded after I spammed you. And you said, "Are you sleeping?" I said, "Yeah."
Okay, yeah, there you go.
I just wanted to spend your birthday with you, and you didn't even.
It's not
invite
my
me.
birthday, you dumb
I
fuck.
wanted to sing happy birthday.
Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta make sure. Chat, am I being stupid here? Do you think it's reasonable to
No,
expect?
they're obviously gonna take your side. Who fucking cares? It's not that big of a deal. But I just wanted to go to. First of all, I said, "Do you guys want to go to Korean Buster?" Or I said, "Do you want to go to Korean barbecue after the meetup?" And he said, "Sure." Right. And then I started feeling upset and started feeling a little bit in my feelings and a little bit like victim Andy. And so I told you, I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna go. Tell me when you guys leave for food, and I'll meet up with you." You said, "Okay, have a good time." And I left the meetup, and it was fun. Everyone had a good time. And then you didn't respond. I said, "Okay." And then you said, "Okay." And then I said, "Let me know about the Sue thing at 8 p.m." And then you said, "Okay, okay." And I said, "Hi," at 10. And you said, "Hi." I said, "What are you doing?" You said, "We're at Korean barbecue." I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks for the invite. You want to go to Dave and Buster's?" You said, "Nice." I said, "Huh?" You said, "Huh?" Nice.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're leaving out a key component of this story, Emmia. Do you know what the key component is? The key component was that in my fan meetup, all of us were making plans to go out and get food. All of us.
There. I told you I was leaving, and I told you to hit me up.
You didn't tell me you were leaving. You disappeared.
Look at this DMs.
You
Look at this DMs. I said, "You want to go to Dave and Buster's?" You said, "Nice."
Hold on. Wait, where did I say nice at? Where? Hold on, show me.
Look at the picture. said nice.
Oh, I didn't say nice. I said I can't even say that because it looks like a racial slur. I said NICR because I typoed something on my phone. I don't even know what the.
I said hot, and you said hot.
Well, because then when you said hot, I looked back at what I texted. I was like, oh, I guess I said nice. Okay, but what happened?
Nice, huh? And I said huh, and you said nice again. And I said, do you want to go to arcade? You're like, I think I'm gonna go smoke.
Yeah, listen,
said,
okay, listen.
Where?
Because I don't want you to stop gish galloping me. You fucking debating piece of shit. Okay,
did you just say?
we were all making plans to go get Korean barbecue after my fan meetup, and you just disappeared. Okay.
I literally went up to you. You can check it on Denim's VOD, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go. I don't feel good. Let me know what you do after."
Okay,
you said,
if you're gonna,
okay, buddy, be safe.
Listen,
said,
even if you said that, okay. So I admit I don't remember. I'm gonna be SSR Andy here. I don't remember you saying. But even if you did say that, then that's fine. Then you left. I'm not gonna like message you like 5 minutes after you walk away. Hey, I know you said you were feeling good. You ready to go out and eat? Like that's dumb as fuck.
Let me know. I said, let me know what we're doing, and then you never let me know. How is that my fault? And then you contacted me 2 hours later, and you said we're eating. And I'm
If
like,
you
oh.
leave. If you leave right before we go get food saying you're not feeling good, why the fuck would I message you right after? Saying like, hey, I know that you hey, hold on. Hey, Emmia, I know that you literally just left like 3 minutes ago. Do you want to go out and get Korean barbecue with me, please? Like
fine. What the fuck? I was walking away. I was literally right there. I said, let me know what we're doing. You said okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't let me know what we were doing. 2 hours later, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? You're like, oh, we're all eating together as a group, as a family. We're all gonna fuck each other.
That's okay. Listen, Emmia, you didn't want to go out, and now you're mad because we had a lot of fun. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay, Emmia. You wanted to hang out, and you're mad because you fucked off for no reason because you wanted to be drama Andy. You went
and she didn't get a Cheesecake Factory.
Go away, like
Yes, I didn't get to spend the birthday with him.
No, listen. Okay.
Wait, you invited Lycan, but you
yeah, we invited everybody there because that was the plan. All of us were gonna go get food, but you walked away.
The meetup.
You walked away. You
I
did,
said I have
and then you
something
left
to
it.
do.
I don't know why.
I'm so sorry. I'm not sucking your dick 24/7 right next to you. I had something to do. I said I'm gonna leave. Let me know when we're eating. You said okay. And Korean barbecue was my plans, by the way. I was the only one who brought that up. I'm like, hey, do you want to go Korean barbecue? I want Korean barbecue. And you said yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just went without me.
And then you left. It's okay.
What? I said, let me know where we're going. I even said, where's the Korean barbecue place? And he didn't respond.
Okay,
and
hold
I
on.
said, what are you doing? And he said, nice.
Here's my question, okay? I'm gonna do a poll in chat, in my DGG chat, okay? So I was at my fan meetup, okay? So I try to do like a lot of things through like inferencing because I'm not gonna like, I don't like to seem like clingy or desperate to people or that like I'm pushing like really hard. So like maybe this is my fault, but like if I'm at like a fan meetup, okay, and we're all of us there, we're talking about going to get Korean barbecue.
Wait. How about the part where I asked what Sue's address is and you didn't respond? How about that part when we actually?
This has nothing to do with any of this. Stop, you're diverting, okay? So stop. So all of us are talking about getting Korean barbecue. Everybody seems to be on board with it, okay? All of us are like super chill. And then right before we leave, okay? Emmia like just disappears. So maybe she told me I'm not feeling good and I left. But like if somebody says that, I think it's reasonable for me to assume Emmia had already left. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I was there.
But I think we talked earlier about getting food after. Okay.
Well, I told you.
Wait. Let me just finish my fucking side of the story. Okay. Is it reasonable for me to assume if somebody like leaves like that? Oh, well, she probably just doesn't want to hang out and she wants to go do her own thing.
If I say, let me know what we're doing, and you say okay, and then you never respond with what we're doing, and then I contact you again 2 hours later. I said, let me know what we're doing.
It's a
I want
close
to hang out
one.
with you. I said, let me know what we're doing. You said, okay, I will. And then I left, and then nobody responded. And then 2 hours later.
I don't want to. Okay, can you tell me if this is true or false? Because I need to know if I need to dig through my DMs or not. There were times where I messaged you to see what you were doing, and you didn't respond that whole night.
Where? Show me.
Okay. Well, now I gotta go back. Now we gotta go back to the DM.
Scroll it up. Show it up.
Okay.
I would never leave you like that.
Really? Okay.
Really. Unless I was high.
Wait a second! I even messaged you!
Hi.
Oh, wait! Oh my god! Wait! You lied so much! Wait! You lied so much!
Where?
Okay, you messaged me. Wait! Oh my god! I don't remember this. Oh my god! You're actually fucking with me so hard. You said you messaged me. You said, "Yo, meet up in 20. Are you on your way? Hello." And then I messaged you 10 minutes or 5 minutes later.
My phone died right after that.
Oh no! Wait! Hold on. You sneaky little fucking bitch. Okay. So I messaged you back and I said I'm coming. And then an hour and a half later, I messaged you. I messaged you on Instagram.
We were together in
I asked you if you left because you left. You left. I wanted to eat barbecue with you so badly. I was clingy. I was clingy and desperate enough. I was so clingy.
You're coming to the meetup, and then that 2 hours we were together in person.
I was so clingy and desperate. I was so clingy and desperate. I messaged you and asked you, did you leave? I was so sad. I was so sad. And then you said, let me know about the Sue thing. That is in Korean barbecue. That's not, because that's not Korean barbecue. You already left me that night, Emmia. Listen, I understand. If you're not fucking him, you don't care about him, Emmia. That's fine. If you're not getting the dick, you don't want to get the, you don't want to hang out. That's fine, Emmia. That's fine.
Be quiet. I'm talking. You can't just take stuff that we said in person and mix them in with DM timestamps and try to make sure that's the same argument. In person, I said, let's get Korean barbecue. You said, okay, buddy, yes, I have huge cock. Here we go. Go eat meat. I said, great, I'm going to leave. Let me know what we do. And then we started texting each other. So how the fuck can you just take the fucking texts? You can't do that. If you want to talk about texts, then we can fucking talk about this. Yeah, I literally asked you what's Sue's address and you never responded.
Sue's, you're conflating multiple issues. Sue's address has nothing to do with Korean barbecue.
Oh my god, I said, let me know about the Sue thing. You said, okay. And then you said, right here, I just got to Sue's place. I said, happy birthday, address. You said, not my birthday. I said, yeah, okay. Wait, do you want to come by and smoke? I said, yes, please. And then you never responded. 20 minutes later, you said,
I said, wait, do you want, hold on, let's read it. I said, wait, do you want to come by and smoke? And you said, yeah, I'm already fucked, but stop! Let me read it all. You said,
Okay.
yeah, I'm already fucked, but I can handle more, only for a bit though. Why the fuck would I want you to drop by, smoke my friend's weed, and leave?
Then I could have brought my own weed, first of all. Second of all, you could have just told me that. You could have just been like, hey, let's just not
I'm
hang
already
out.
hanging out with people.
Be
I don't want to
honest with
fuck
me
with...
right now.
No, what?
Be honest with me right now. You have a problem with confronting people and talking about what you feel, and you just ghost them instead, or you completely bounce around the issue. If you would have just said, hey, I don't want you to come hang out with us because it sounds like you're doing this, I would have been like, okay, that's fine. Or if you would have just confronted Denims and said that you didn't like what she was doing, leave my fucking house, none of that would have fucking happened. How is it my fault to assume that you're gonna respond to me like a normal fucking person instead of beating around the bush and then acting like it's my fucking fault?
There are levels of consideration that I require as bare minimums from... Can I
Consideration,
finish my
like hanging out
point?
with you. Yes, sir, you can.
There are levels of consideration that I consider to be a bare minimum for people that I'm going to invest a lot of effort into for communication, okay? If I very clearly wanted to smoke with you, because I did, I mentioned it several times over the week, and then when I finally have the opportunity to, your response back is like, oh yeah, I can, but only for a bit though, then I've stopped caring about the conversation. I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to clarify. I'm not going to ask you for whatever. I'm not going to, I don't care anymore. Okay, she's not really that interested, so I don't give a fuck, so I'm going to focus on, whoa, let me finish. You just talked for 20 minutes. Please don't debate tactic me. Please. Okay. So okay, hold on. Okay, I'm muting you if you don't fucking shut the fuck up for like 2 seconds, okay? Because you just talked for like 20 minutes, okay? If you're going to respond back that you only want to do whatever for like a bit or whatever, and you're not interested in like actually like hanging out or whatever, and we've already had like weird scenarios where we were hanging out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back and party, then listen. That's fine, okay? But there's one of two things going on in that situation, okay? My read is like one of two things are going on. Either one, you don't want to that much, which is fine, I don't care. Or two, you're like too like I'm said autistic a lot today, but like too autistic to realize that like, oh, like maybe it's kind of like a dick move for me to do these things, or for me to say like, oh,
use like different words.
Socially awkward, sure. But in either case, like I am so fucking loaded, okay, with this week and this weekend. I'm not gonna be chasing down people through fucking DMs. If I have to like fight or like clarify like a million things to try to hang out with you, I'm not gonna do it, okay? That night when I went to hang out with that one girl afterwards, she messaged me like, oh hey, like I'm at whoever's house, Russell's house, like, oh cool, are you there? Yeah, I'll see you there. And then I just do it, and it's that easy, okay? Hanging out with people. Stop! Shut up for like 2 seconds, okay? When I hang out with people, okay. It should be, okay, I actually muted you. I'm getting unironically triggered, okay? When I set up, like, hanging out with people, it should be really fucking easy. If I'm going to do something with Melina, it's really fucking easy. If I want to hang out with With other people that I did at TwitchCon, it's really easy. We set a date, we set a time, we say we want to do this, and it's fine. It's not like, oh, I can only be there for a bit, or oh, like I'm there in 10 minutes, and I want to go to a party, blah, blah, blah. If I've got to like fight with you or wrestle with you to like make things work for more than like 10 minutes at a time, I'm too busy. I don't give a fuck, okay? I've stopped caring. I'm not going to put any effort into like making anything work. I'm just going to go do my own thing because I don't have the time to babysit every fucking conversation that I'm in right now to try to make things work, okay? That's how I function at events like these where I'm incredibly fucking busy, okay?
That was good, Gish Gallop. Very good.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Well, first of all, so I'll start from the beginning, right? You said there are levels to your consideration, right?
I expect the levels of consideration. Yeah.
Yes. Where you feel that something can
Wait. I have to address one person in chat, and then you can talk for 10 minutes again, okay? When you stop caring, tell the person don't ghost them. Fuck you. You have no fucking right to anybody's time for them to not ghost you, okay?
What? That's so true.
That is absolutely not true.
It's so
the people,
considerate just to
no,
tell someone
the
you're not
all
interested
the
in
people
anymore.
that say that, oh no, you should never ghost anybody ever. These are oftentimes the people getting ghosted because they're insanely fucking inconsiderate. Nobody fucking owes you, especially like me of all people, not to like fucking high road Andy. I'm really fucking busy. I don't have time to follow up on every single fucking conversation that I have, okay? If you're getting ghosted a lot, you're doing some real dumb fucking shit. Figure out what the fuck your problem is and don't demand that other people give you like closure on your horrible fucking social interactions, all right? End of discussion. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
All right, thank you. First of all, you said there's levels to your consideration or whatever the fuck, basically meaning that if something is important enough for you to respond, you'll respond, and the other things you'll just ignore, right?
When I say important enough, what I mean is like, is that person putting in an effort? And if they are,
Okay,
then
so
I put in an
where
effort.
do you draw the line between me trying to hang out and go eat dinner with you and someone fucking in your bed? Where's the line drawn, Destiny? When are you actually going to speak up? Name a scenario
Wait, what are you
actually
talking
speak
about
up.
right now?
I told you, it started from the beginning of the fucking conversation. Literally from the start, I said, this would have never happened if you just confronted me and said, I've lost interest. Let's hang out another time.
Hold on. Wait.
Let's do it again."
I don't have to do that, firstly, okay? If
You
my
should.
perception... No, I don't have to. I don't have to do that.
Instead of
If
leaving me on red.
No, or you could, like, use your... I don't know.
It takes 2 fucking seconds to type that. You
I
had no
can't tell
problem
if
typing
if there is somebody that I want to hang out with or spend time with, it will happen. It will always happen. And I know that if there's somebody that likes me, no, shut the fuck up for 1 second. If there are people that like me, they will make time to hang out with me. It's not a mystery. Things don't just not work. People don't just wander off. Like, there are people at events that I have wanted to hang out with, and it happens with no fucking like effort on either side because both people want to see each other. And I had a few people over the week where that happened. Where we made fucking dinner plans that night and it fucking happened. Or we made plans to like, oh, like I'll go smoke with you and it fucking happened, okay? It happened with Sue. It happened with even Melina and I sometimes like this stuff. Like we're even fucking me and Iman. Fucking like we made plans and it fucking happened, okay? If I have to do the fucking runaround, if you're disappearing after a fucking fan meet, if you want to run off and go party after we've hung out for like 20 minutes, like that's fine if you want to do it. Listen, I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. I haven't like lost interest in you as a friend. But if that's what's happening, dude, I'm not gonna waste my time. There are people, I'm a pretty popular person, not to jerk myself off, and I have a lot of friends. I can find people that will make time and we'll hang out and we'll do things and it'll be fine. I'm not gonna chase down like the ghost ends of conversations to make sure that everybody has fucking closure for why I'm not hanging out with somebody that basically says they want to come smoke for 2 minutes and dip like on an event. Like that's it. Like I don't think that that's that confusing. I don't think it's that unreasonable for me to say like if I'm hanging out with you, like I want this to work out like really easily without having to like fight or wrestle through a bunch of shit. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll just not hook up. We'll like connect with each other like next event or something. That's it, okay?
Okay.
I love you, Emily, okay?
I said on the 28th of the 9th, hey, I'm at a house party. Do you want to come? It's chill. It's not too loud. You said, how many people are there? And I told you. And then you never responded for 2 hours. And then I said, leaving. Love you. And you said, that's okay. And I said, good to see you again, I guess, for a few minutes. And you said, shut the fuck up. So... And then I asked
That's
him
not
if
what
he
you
was-
even said. You said you're ending up at a house party. It's really chill. Raj people here, blah, blah, blah. It's chill, not loud at all if you want. Okay? And you already started listing off like names. So like Jenna, Candy, no, I don't know how to say this. Kirk. If all these people are there, I'm guessing it's probably not that chill, okay? But whatever. So I asked you how many. You said 25 maybe. And then my response was, I'm at a quiet place now, but like 50 people are here. And I think I just have a way different idea of what quiet is versus everyone else. And then you said, do you want to come here? And I was like, this was at 2:20 a.m. though. Okay, like this is already like you
Oh,
told
I
me.
didn't
No,
realize
no, 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 wait, wait,
it's
stop, stop, stop,
bedtime.
stop. Earlier, you just cried when you were like, "Well, you messaged me at 1 a.m." You're messaging me at like 2:20 a.m. Okay, I don't know which night this was, but it's possible that I'm literally on like 2 hours of sleep, so I'm probably like going to bed soon or whatever. Like,
Slippery slope.
Okay.
Slippery slope, Steven. It's very slippery.
Okay.
Draw.
Limtheo, these kids with like 25 people chill gatherings. Yes, this is the story of my life at these events. I like to find like a group of like 6 to 10 people and hang out with them. But everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm at a chill place. Like, oh cool, how many people there? Oh, you know, probably like 70 or 80. It's like, okay.
I think that all of this would have been fine if you just would talk about how you feel with people.
But I literally said that to you.
Listen.
I'm at a quiet place now with like 50 people. I think I have a way different idea of what quiet is versus everyone else.
Please, I know, but all of the times that we didn't hang out and I felt like you just didn't want to hang out with me could have been solved by you just saying, hey, I'm too busy, or hey, I'm doing other things, or hey, we should probably do this or this. Or instead of the whole denim things, that wouldn't have never happened if you just said, get the fuck out of my house.
Okay, there are people that I know, and I feel bad even because there are people that I know want to hang out with that I couldn't give any attention to this weekend. There are people that I know that really wanted to hang out with me, okay? So we're using context clues to figure out like how the other person feels, okay? If we're having like a small get-together with you, me, and Melina, and you're ready to bail in 15 minutes, or if you're at my fan meetup,
15.
it was like 15, 20 minutes, okay? When we did the Starbucks thing, that was like for 15 or 20 minutes, okay?
Oh, I never wanted to leave. You said you wanted to go home because you were tired.
No,
and
why
took
would I
that as
say
you
that? This is not true. You and
Said I was
Melina,
gonna go home, and
Melina wanted to leave after you got messages from Grossi, okay?
And then Melina was like, I actually don't want to go. And I was like, okay. Well, then you guys were both talking about just going home.
Yeah, because we thought, because I genuinely thought afterwards, because
I
apparently
said,
it's,
what do
because
you
it's
guys wanna do instead?
impossible,
You're like, we're gonna
because
go.
it's
Let's back to our
impossible,
Airbnb.
because it's impossible for me to hang out with somebody without in like fucking 2 minutes, I need to go fucking party with a million fucking people. That's now listen, I'm super not into that, okay? I understand a lot of people are. Melina likes that. Fucking, I think Iman and Denims are into that.
I
Other people,
wanted
listen,
Melina to have a
I
good
don't,
time.
I don't
You
like
said you
this
wanted
stuff.
to go
Everybody
home.
else is into it. That's fine. But if you're gonna like run away after like 15 minutes of we chatting, you're gonna run away to go to another party, then it's like, okay, cool. Like maybe that's like what you're into, okay? That's fine.
Are you actually upset about me getting out of the car?
I mean,
You
like,
said
I
you
don't know if I
wanted
would
to
say
go back to
upset,
your
but like,
Airbnb?
yeah, I wanted
The
to
whole
like.
conversation made it seem like you guys both wanted to go home because you were tired. Melina changed her mind.
Why
about
would
her.
I drive us?
And-
Why
and
would I
wait a
drive
minute.
us 15 minutes out of the city then?
Please listen, just please listen. Because you started talking about, okay, shut the fuck up, everyone in streams saying I derailed the fucking conversation. Nobody actually gives a fuck about the denim thing. If you actually give a fuck about the denim thing, you're probably, I'm not even gonna say it. Anyway, you guys were talking about being tired and wanting to go home. And I took that as you guys want me to go home too because you didn't invite me over. So that's just
Wait, why would I invite? How stupid would I have to be to invite
Wow.
you back with me and Melina to our hotel room? That's
Exactly.
like
So why
screaming
would
like
I
I
go?
want, like let's all fuck together.
I would have just, that's why I left. That's why I got out. How is that my fault?
Okay.
Nobody actually gives a fuck about any of it.
All I know is that there are people. Devin
Wait,
was
this
one
isn't
of them.
Real drama, right? We're just fucking around, right?
Slightly, yeah. I was a little bit upset though, because I
Thanks
guess
for
it is fun hanging out with you. You're pretty
I was
crazy, and it's
upset too,
yeah.
'cause I wanted to come smoke with you and hang out with you and talk with you more, but
Sure,
I-
but like
you
that
know,
night,
you're just
that
too-
night
you're too
where you
busy.
went back to party with Grossi was me getting fucked like 12 times in a row with like, oh, go to hang out with somebody, oh, they leave. Oh, go to hang out with somebody, oh,
yeah,
they
we
leave.
get
Oh,
it. You have
yeah,
sex.
okay. No, I don't. That's not even what happened this weekend. I think I orgasmed like once or twice the whole fucking week, okay? I was not fucking people the whole time. I was doing business shit, like literally the entire time, constantly. You saw me, people saw me running around the convention center. People saw me at like fucking 15 different fucking brunches and dinners, okay? Fucking chill, all right?
Hey. I had a good time at TwitchCon seeing you for a little bit. The hangout was fun. The meetup was fun. And I'm glad I got to see you.
Okay.
And I'm sorry that our plans didn't fall into the pathway
Okay.
at the same time.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
But
Maybe
so
in
maybe
another
this is
life.
like maybe for you, okay? That like
Hi.
for me, if I want to see somebody, I will move heaven and earth to make that happen. I will reschedule meetings. I'll move around sponsorship. I will like especially at TwitchCon where I only have like 3 days to see certain people. Okay, I will make it work. And there are other people that I know that would do the same for me. If I was talking to like Devin, for instance, if I really wanted to see Devin would have left that
Devin?
course. Devin Nash, he's like a streamer guy, but like my chat knows him, right? If I would have told him like, hey, I'm gonna go eat dinner somewhere, can you leave the Corsair party? He would have left for me to hang out with me. I know he would have 100%. And there were a
I
couple
would've
other
done
people
that
that I knew
too.
there. There were a couple other people that I knew there that would have been like, oh yeah, like let's do this, let's do that, and it would have been like fucking easy. If you're at my fan meet and you just like end up walking away and leaving, or like if you,
Why I was
leave.
I don't care why you left, but like because this is what thing like
What?
because
You
there
can't
would be
expect me to
because if you really want to hang out with somebody, there isn't anything that keeps it from happening, right?
I'm not gonna sit there and try to talk to you while you're talking to all your fans, though. That's the whole point of the meetup because I wanted you to hang out with everyone.
Okay,
like,
that's
at the same
fine.
time. Like,
That's cool.
I don't really
But if
give,
I
like,
was
a
with
hang- it's not
somebody,
really a
if I
hangout,
was
we
with
just kinda-
somebody, if I was with somebody that I really liked, you better fucking believe I'm staying there until we go get food. I'm not gonna just walk away and hope that I get roped back in later. No, I want to spend time with that person. I'm gonna sit there and chill.
I wasn't leaving the whole like.
You
area.
left.
Like, I was still
What?
there.
What do you?
I
No,
was
you.
literally at the ice cream place under the hotel.
That was like that was like a 10-minute walk away. What are you talking about?
What? I will bring up the map right now.
Let's do it. Let's bring up the map
Okay.
right now.
I'm doing
Okay.
it, I'm doing it, I'm
San
doing it right now.
Diego
Okay,
Convention
yep.
Center, Google
San
Maps.
Diego
Yeah.
Convention Center. Okay. I'm looking at it. Are you looking at it?
Nope.
Go to the right a little
Hold on.
bit. See
Hold on.
Bayfront
Bring it
Park?
up. Bring it up. Hold on. I'm bringing it up. Okay. The
See
San.
Bayfront Park?
Yep.
See Bayfront
We were
Park?
here at the Bayfront Park.
To the right. Look to the right. You see that that sweet things frozen dessert right across the fucking street in the hotel? Oh, that's a 10-minute walk, Steven. Zoom in more.
Where?
Zoom in.
To what?
Oh my god. Zoom into Bayfront Park.
Okay.
You see that right there? Sweet Things frozen yogurt right under the hotel. That's a 10-minute walk. You really think so? Right across the street?
Why would you walk that short away and not tell me?
I did.
You're
tell
so
you.
stupid.
okay,
You're
well,
so dumb. I can't even believe. Oh my
literally
god.
told you where I was going, and you said, "Okay, buddy, have fun. Be safe."
Cause you're leaving. I'm not gonna hunt you down.
Why can't you just take responsibility for not wanting to hang out with me? I told you that I wanted to go there.
Okay. You're how old are you again?
Okay.
23.
Yes.
Okay. So how's your life going?
It's good, actually. I just had a sub. I'm okay.
Good job. Like a Subway
We're
sandwich?
gonna- Yes. No, not Subway. Firehouse. Subway's disgusting.
Okay.
Sorry, Rem.
Wait, a what?
Rem loves Subway.
Okay. Wait, what is this? Somebody stir shit. Hold on, let me listen.
It's obvious Melina will leave him after she gets citizenship. It's pretty fucking obvious, but he doesn't. She's done this, guys. Look, send this to him. She's done this, what, 2 or 3 times now where she's tried to marry someone to get citizenship for the country. She tried to do that with the New Zealand guy, but the New Zealand guy was actually insane. So she was like, you know what, fuck it, actually, this isn't worth it. Like, there have been, what, like 2 or 3 guys who tried to marry her so she can get citizenship out of the country. Like, holy shit, dude.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she was gonna marry the dude in, like, New Zealand. But she was insane, so she was like, oh, fuck.
It's actually so crazy watching like an underling, like a student of the sociopath, like coming into being. Denims is going to be a great like liar when she gets older. I can tell when she hits like 26, 27, she's going to be fucking on it. So there weren't 2 or 3 guys that Melina's going to marry. She was planning on marrying the one guy in New Zealand, but like that fell through for reasons I think have been discussed on the stream before. And then we're probably getting married, but that's just because I want her around. I'm pretty sure I was the one that floated the idea initially for us to even get married. It wasn't Melina. Yeah, I mean that's not like.
Hello?
What? No, fuck off. It's gonna be like we're walking into the fucking courthouse and walking out. Okay, fuck that shit. Okay, what's up?
Hello?
What?
Just want to say hi.
Oh, how's it going?
We're
I
good.
bought a Tabor jersey. It was $100.
Were my meetups,
You know-
Steve, the exact ones that you wanted?
Yeah,
the
I had
fucking
fun with
8
you guys
people?
when we went
Yeah.
out and we chilled.
you
Although,
could, yeah.
what happened after? That happens with
I
every
left
fucking
because
meetup
that
that I go
happened.
to.
Yep.
You know what
I
happened
fucking
after?
left.
Hey, let's go some other place. Oh, cool. Why? Oh, with like Eva and Alabro and stuff.
Wait,
Oh, cool. Let's go.
That's because you brought Denims though. Denims like showed up and then they were all like, "Oh, hey, we're on this way to this party," and then you were like, "Okay, I'm gonna go with them."
Well, yeah,
where
because
was
I
like,
thought
"Okay,
because
well,
the way
I'm
that they made it sound was that like people were chilling at like some area that like Mike from PA and
Well,
everybody
they
was gonna-
always make it sound like there's
Yeah,
5 fucking people.
but then
and
what happened
never
was we ended up
know.
walking to like this screaming fucking bar that was like a fucking miserable place. Oh god.
Yeah, I think me and my lovely girlfriend went back and just fucking
Mhm.
hung out at the hotel because I hate those fucking things.
Yeah. Yep.
But
What
yeah,
the
my whole trip
fuck?
was literally just filled with like, thankfully, me, Assyrian, Dan, Polecat, Chompy Nibbler, like a bunch of like 4 more people or whatever, just hanging out at cool fucking spots, no fucking blaring music. It was sick.
God damn it. Hold on.
The boys. Oh, and Melina would come too.
Yeah. Do you agree? If 2 people want to hang out, it'll happen. Do you agree with that,
If
Mr.
2
Moon?
people want to
I
hang
tried
out,
so
it will happen.
hard.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I. That's like.
But I feel like
I
you
asked for
did
an
try to
address,
fuck
you
up
didn't
because like
respond.
that ice cream place was like a minute away.
I
But
didn't
if
know.
she
Did you know
convey
she was
that-
going there?
No, I had no idea where fucking Emmia went. I heard that she went to like go eat.
Yeah,
like, the
that's.
next
I
day.
thought. Yeah, I thought they left to go eat somewhere else.
So
That's what I thought.
she said in chat or
I
something
just
like she
wanted
was
to
really
get a
hungry,
drink.
so
It was
she
really
went
hot,
and ate.
Mhm.
so I
Yeah.
got a
So I
drink
assumed
and
she
I
dipped
sit
out.
there and I waited, and you didn't give me an address.
Why would you walk away from us when all of us are
I
going
was getting
together?
a drink.
And that drink
the-
lasted for 30 minutes?
No, but I'm gonna sit there and in the AC conditioned place and eat my ice
It
cream.
wasn't that hot outside. What are you talking?
I made the meetup for you. I met the people I needed to meet. I met my subs. While you're over there meeting your subs, I'm just gonna walk a little bit across the fucking street and wait for you to tell me what we're doing.
Okay.
To be fair, being out of the know, I thought Emmia just left, but I
Yeah, so
wasn't
did
in like,
I.
the conversation between you and her.
I don't
Well,
remember
true.
any
He wasn't
conversation
in the
between us. Apparently, she
conversation.
walked
I
up when
didn't-
I was on stream
I
or something.
didn't go up to
Alright,
Mr.
okay.
Moon and tell him where I was going. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He would have probably responded, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, what I said, why the fuck are you telling me this? Live your life. But it was nice meeting you, Emmia. You didn't seem evil or anything.
You weren't. It was nice to meet you too. You were a lot different than I thought you'd be in person.
Well, I guess that we were there, or that I was there.
I think
Well,
that was
also he legitimately believed that she picked me over him, which I would be upset about if I was like having somebody stay at my place and they were just like fucking some other dude.
the
but-
2 reasons that he said he was.
Well, I guess that we were there, or that I was there.
Oh shit, dude. That feel when you lose the Denims trophy. All right, how
The
you guys doing?
trophy?
Yep.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I guess Denims like sees herself as like this princess that was like fought over for the week or whatever.
Oh, that's what I said earlier. I said in chat, I'm like, it's
Oh.
not my fault everyone wanted to fuck me.
Good one.
This is good.
I can't tell if Atlas is trying to stir like the pot like massively, or if he's just like kind of.
Okay, so like, and people criticize me of this. I try to assume like I don't assume malice unless I have really good reason for it. I don't think Atlas is trying to. I just think he's really socially stupid. That's like my. But you might disagree. I know RTBA disagrees, but like
I don't know. Like I don't know. Like since he came back, I like didn't hate him or anything. But I guess like just hearing him on like the Denim stream, I guess I don't know.
I think
it
he
just
just
seemed-
is like really socially fucking stupid. Yeah.
He was fine when I was hanging out with him or whatever, but yeah, I guess.
He uses the N word all the time. Yeah. He,
All right, I gotta go.
He used the
Goodbye,
hard
everybody.
R word around me. He does. Yeah. He sexist towards men.
I like how she says that, but the only reason why I was comfortable enough to do it was because she did it too. Do you remember Denims like dropping the hard R? Did you hear her say it a few times? The N word? For Denims? I don't know if you were in those conversations or not. Maybe. I think I've seen it. Yeah, okay. I don't think you were listening because we were talking, but that's kind of funny that she would bring that up, but okay. But okay.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Wait, what?
What?
Sorry, I just stream and you talked at the same time.
Big mistake.
When is the DGG Disney World trip getting planned?
I don't know.
Wait, that's actually fun.
Yeah. Oh, I really do need to go to. Wait, what
We have a
city
lot
do
of
you?
memers
What city do you live?
that-
I'm not organizing a DGG trip. That's a fucking
can
nightmare
do
of a
it.
thing.
Not a
Okay, okay,
DGG,
okay.
but like you, Melina, RNA, Moot, Dan, me, those people.
Oh, yeah, maybe.